It starts with we the people. But what does that really mean? In simplest terms, we the people is supposed to represent where majority of the country wants the nation to go. That's how our forefathers set up the United States of America. But let me ask you a question. How do we determine where we the people stand? For a long time, we would determine that by who the people put in office. House of Representatives, senators, governors, lieutenant governors, secretary of states, attorney generals, state Supreme Court justices, comptrollers, treasurers, state senators, state legislators, even across the board at your schools, you're voting in people to represent the values, morals, and ways that you would like things to go. Hey, for the most part, that's pretty simple. So we just elect who we want in office and they represent where we actually stand. The problem is that over the last decade plus, that more and more people of the country have become less interested in how all this works. Now, because more people became less interested in how all this stuff works, it opened the door up for wicked and evil people to start to have their influence and to start to have their way and to start to get the people that they want in office to benefit themselves and not the people. In the midst of all of that, media platforms, big tech platforms, entertainment platforms, education realms, they all started to confirm that the people that are in office are a good thing and the way the country is going is a good thing, and all these bad morals, bad values, and things that will hurt the people are actually a good thing. So the people that are kind of clueless of how all this stuff works now are just like, okay. Now, thank God, over the last couple of years, people are finally starting to wake up and realize that they have been lied to. Once people started to wake up, realizing that they've been lied to, all of a sudden they started to speak out. But these platforms, education realms, entertainment realms, media, and big tech especially started to censor them, which is why, in a whole nother conversation, how important free speech really is. People were coming out and saying, hold on, these guys are lying to us. There are big companies and big corporations and these media and big tech. They are lying because they are caring about themselves and not us. And I'm going to speak out against this. But because we allowed those platforms to gain power, then they started to suppress our voices and censor us. They will come out and label you as a racist or a conspiracy theorist or a white supremacist or throw whatever other name that they can at you to try to discredit what you were saying. It's a repeat of history. It's what communism does. But what they continue to forget is that eventually we, the people, rise up and win. It's crazy because it turns us into martyrs that rally together that are like, we're going to fight the cause. We're going to do this. I'm going to push back even harder. And then more people push back harder. And then the censorship gets taken down and the Great Awakening occurs and people like Elon Musk step up. Had some question marks on him for a little while, but not anymore. This guy has opened up the floodgates of truth because when truth comes out, the majority of where the people actually stands starts to show and all the lies are revealed. Everything is exposed. And then those wicked people that have been doing these wrong things get put out in the spotlight, just like the prophetic word has been saying for 2+ years on all my pages, fully exposed, then justice comes. We are reaching the precipice. It's exciting time. Oh, it's happening. The people are waking up. They're finally starting to push back, but they have to push back a lot harder. And really, when it comes down to it, no matter how much truth that we could actually show, if the elections are not completely secure, it doesn't matter. So that becomes the next big thing. These things have to be fixed. And if we, the people, don't rise up and do something about it, or the military doesn't do something about it, we can show where we want to stand. We could show the truth. We could flip the old guard to the new guard, just like I've said in many videos. But it doesn't do anything if we can't fix these areas. Let's see what happens. You know how quick things could change if Trump decided to say, hey, everybody go meet here. Look what General Flynn just said to Trump. This could be what happens. We could have a leader that rises, just like the prophetic word has said about Trump playing a big part of this. And he may say, okay, it's showtime. We, the people, stand up. We're taking our country back. Let's go.